Expose the scam, reveal the truth, and educate the public. This is the truth with Dato Jimmy Wong. Hi guys, once again, I'm Dato Jimmy Wong. Glad to be back after a long break, and of course, this is the truth with Dato Jimmy Wong. Alright, and of course, today is a very exciting session that I want to share everyone. Alright, basically, I've realized this latest trend in the industry, and I'm here to expose them. Alright, and of course, once again, I would like to mention the company's name. Alright, it's known as WikiFX. Now, to begin with, WikiFX is not in any way related to Wikipedia. Let me reiterate this. WikiFX is not in any way related to Wikipedia. Alright, WikiFX is a China-based company, and simply put, alright, they tore up the whole domain. Right? So what happened is they will buy likes, they will buy comments, they'll spend a sum of money to door it up, and then they have ghostwriters to write about this and that. And it is pretty much of a similar function of how unscrupulous acts were done with people buying up companies' domains. So when the company enters the country, and of course if they put their flag in the country or put their company's presence in the country, they will need to have the internet domain, right? So basically it's taken up. And so when they call up the owner will ask for a very huge sum of money. So this is what the latest trend is all about. Review. So they'll review brokerages, they'll review institutions, they'll review traders, and then so what happens? So they will first scavenge for those there are two ways of modus operandi we're talking about, all right? So pertaining with their modus operandi, our research have shown, all right, with proof and evidence that there are a lot of victims that's actually victimized, all right, or they will put it this way, all right. One of the modus operandi will be they will seek for victims to redress their grievances, like their losses, or if they're scammed by this company or this person or whatever it is, all right. But the thing is this: they will make use of you to feed them with the needed information, and with this needed information, all right, they will basically hook up this whole post about this company or this person, and then after that they will wait for this company or person to call them to take down the review, and that's where they will present them with a package. Yes, you heard me right, with a package of different tiering. For example, tier A, tier B, tier C. The highest tier, of course, you get comprehensively the best of the cream of the crop. You know what I'm saying? So to me, this is basically unethical business blackmailing. All right, and to be honest, why should a company, based on someone's command, and to begin with, WikiFX is not in any way related to the international, notarization body. They are not a law firm to begin with. All right, they are not even, legal in a way whereby they could justify a company's presence of how real, how good they are. And of course, research also shown that in many incidences, those companies that they proclaim like one of the 5 stars companies that ever existed, actually, all these companies were actually exploited and brought to court in the US. We have many examples and links to show you that this modus operandi is totally unscrupulous and not acceptable. And the best part of it, all right, they will basically gather all these, trying hard to make it traders, trying to promote them by taking a fee or a cut from them. So this is another, modus operandi of theirs. So I repeat again. So for instance, if you are a new kid on the block, right, you're a new forex trader, you know a little bit about here and there, then you want to make the public pay you school fees, to basically make a living. So, but then because your exposure is so little and you have no results to prove, so what happened? You need someone behind to push you to market for you, right? So they act as a marketing body as well. So what happened? They will charge, all these new kids on the block traders, that joins them and say, oh, I will advertise for you, I'll promote for you. All right, you pay me this sum of money, and if anybody will sign up for your courses, all right, via the link or whatever it is, we get a cut. So if you ask me, to be honest, getting back back to back with this whole modus operandi, I don't feel there's any way adequate or ethical at all. So the ad wants you to believe that they will help you get back your money from your broker. So as I was saying earlier, how possibly could it be that good? Number one, they are not a law firm. Number two, to be honest, they are not the government. Number three, to be honest, they are not even legal to get how you retrieve this money. So what? Oh, so they're going to give you this very vague idea that, oh, we use sheer pressure and then we will force this company to pay you. Come on, it's totally absurd. And I believe only the naive will believe in all this crap, in a way, all right? And of course, you know, you will need to send your transcript evidence to them, all right, so that they could actually get their copywriter to write it, and then they could clone it. You know, they could buy comments, get people in to comment, whether they're real, they're fake, you know, it's a mixture of them. And then with the evidence that you have given them, they will write a bad review, you know, of that broker or that person, the website, in their website. And of course, the ad, they use a bad review to a stockbroker with different packages. That's what I mentioned earlier on. Their package A, B, C, D, E, and highest tier, you know, and so on. So again, you know, it's not really a trustworthy website to begin with, because WikiFX, I'm going to say this millions of times, WikiFX is not in any way related to Wikipedia. No way are they related, all right? WikiFX is a China-based company. Without the intention to help you, you are in fact feeding them with their unscrupulous blackmailing marketing ethics, period. So you do not want to be helping someone to extort another person, and then you will never see your money back. Trust me, all right? Because there's no free lunch out there. If anything too good to be true, all right, in terms of marketing, in advertisement, yeah, I don't think it's real. Okay, and of course, one of the examples, or one of the victims actually fed up with this information. So they recommended a top broker in their list, and this top broker was actually fined, it's all in the website, was actually fined $7 million for defrauding their retail traders, and they're banned in US. So this tells a lot on how reliable and their reviews and ratings are. So check this out. In short, all right, if I may summarize, in short, WikiFX is not in any way related or affiliated with Wikipedia, for sure. Next, of course, they are a China-based company, and currently they are targeting the rest of the world, and of course Singapore is one of the intended countries. Next, of course, they do not have evidence of the amount that they claim they have recovered. Is basically plucked from thin air. They can't prove it. Next very important point you should take note of is they are not notarized by any government bodies or by any authorization bodies that they have the rights to review companies per se, or a trader, or a person, or anyone. So basically this whole modus operandi is just about, you know, a few like-minded, you know, con artists, they might call them. They start this company, WikiFX, to notarize companies or any person that, you know, the public, they'll invite the public to feed them with information of who they should target next. And with this information, they will, in generally, all right, they will basically extort or blackmail them. So please do not fall scam, all right, with this form of modus operandi whereby you are helping someone to unscrupulously blackmail another person or another company per se, all right? But of course, if you do have any complaints, well, you can write in to them, no problem, but don't expect them to recover the amount for you, all right? Basically, the amount stated is just to entice you, right, to give them more information so that they could have a successful home run with whichever company or whoever it is that they want to blackmail. So with this, once again, I'm Dato Jimmy Wong. Thank you.